Well, good morning. Bishop Shaver here. Sunday morning, a little cool outside, 46, 47 degrees, light rain. We look at the weather and how changeable it is, and, it reminds us of life. One day, everything going just great. Next day, it seems like everything's falling apart, getting bad news. This happens, that happens. But let me share this right here. They that put their trust in the Lord, the word says, they shall not be ashamed. They that, that rule with righteousness, these are the ones that are going to see the blessings of the kingdom. And, as I look at this right here, Psalms 51 verse 10, David said, he said, create in me a clean heart, O God, and renew a right spirit or a right attitude within me. An attitude is so powerful. Attitude can take you higher. Attitude can take you lower. Attitude brings blessings, or a bad attitude can bring a curse. Attitudes in life, when we look at this right here, you go out and you see people and, you look at their facial expression and some of them on a cloudy, rainy, cold day smiling, hey, how you doing? Hey, God bless you. And then there's others that are just so down and just depressed and, life has nothing to offer and everybody is evil and there's no hope. And, when we look at this, we begin to understand that in life, it wasn't meant to be fair. And, life is not meant to hand everybody a golden, a golden jar of, joy. And I use that expression, but, here, the rainbow, there's a pot of gold at the end of the rainbow, follow the rainbow. No, we look at this right here and we find out that many times life is what we make it. And, you can have a good attitude in a bad situation and you can make it through and you can come out stronger. You can come out, wiser. You can come out, greater faith in the Lord, or you can go through a situation and you can become bitter, not better. You can become discouraged, not encouraged. You can, actually get to the point where you feel hopeless, and you're just ready to give up. But I want to say that when we begin to look at the Word of God, the Word of God says that, without faith it is impossible to please God. And so, we look around at society today, we're seeing, all of these gang mobs, I guess you call them flash mobs, rushing these stores and just, going in there and stealing anything they can, tearing, just for the fun of it, tearing stuff up, destroying, and we see this chaos. But, I've said this, these are all a mother and father's children. These are all ones without authority at home. These are ones without consequences. These are ones right here that as they begin to get older, they think that whatever's out there is theirs. All they got to do is take it one way or the other. If they have to beat somebody up, they'll do it. If they have to shoot somebody to get it, they will. It's a generation that their whole attitude is negative. They've been told that, listen, you do what you want. Back in the 70s, they used to say, if it feels good, do it. But I want to say this right here, that if you go by feelings, you're gonna live in the land of failure. If you go by feelings, you're always going to be somebody's problem. And, today in society, look at the homeless that we see in San Francisco and L.A. and we see, the shootings, the murders taking place in Chicago and all this right here. And what happens is, it's being proven that our elected officials, they want to be popular, not powerful. They want to be ones that do not bring forth judgment. They want to be ones that, hey, I can be your friend and all this. But we see what the price is. People are moving out of cities. Businesses are closing down. They're moving out. And so, the Word of God, it tells us that when we look at this right here, that it is the responsibility of the district attorneys and the judges to make sure that judgment is executed swiftly, that it sends a message, and we're not seeing that. And so, fact of it is, the world's laughing. And we talk about church, we talk about Christians, and the world says, where are they? Churches are dwindling, closing down, pastors are quitting. All this is happening, and people are going, wow, what's happening to the nation? Blessed is the nation whose God is the Lord. In the United States, they're forcing him out. And we've got to stand up. So I think that the attitude of the church is we got to come back together, stand together, pray together. We got to be one body with one head, Jesus Christ. And so I pray you'll think about this right here and get yourself ready. Get back to the house of God. Get back and you know what? Become a part of the body. All right? All right, God bless you. This is Bishop Shaver saying, think about that. Go serve your King.